Today we're going to install a Cateye micro wireless computer for a bicycle, and I'm going to put this on my mountain bike. So you want to make sure that this open end is facing away from you. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do it like this because I want to have that facing me. So it's going to go on my handlebar like that. And then I'm going to bring it down because this is going to be the location for my little computer. That's like that. And then I'm just going to move the tire a little bit here. This goes through here. There's a little strap. And that goes through like that. And then there's a little wheel nut that goes on there, and that simply tightens it in. And then you can move it around. Like, I'm not sure where I'll put this. That might be too high. I'll probably go somewhere down here. I'll move that. Okay, so I like that location, so we're good to go. As you tighten it, this becomes a little more prominent. You'll see it's got a little bit of an edge there, and we're going to slide the computer in like so. And I'm not ready for that yet, but that's how it's going to go when I'm ready. I'm going to take it out because I want to set it first. So this is our sensor here. So this is what the chip is going to read. We haven't put that on yet, so that just basically kind of slides in there. And this tie goes through the top one. There's two of them in the kit, and this shouldn't be, just simply goes on the tire, or on the frame, and then you can kind of bring that around, and we can adjust this later, but you'll get the idea. That goes through there, and I'll tighten that up a little better, but you get the idea. It's like that. Now this shouldn't be any further than about 70 centimeters from where the computer is going to be. So I did measure this, and we're in a good spot here. So 70 centimeters is what the suggested maximum distance should be, and the next one just goes through like that. Same idea. And then we can tighten these, and I'm just doing them loose, fairly loose there now. We'll tighten them up later, but you can see that's not going anywhere. So this is the sensor. This is what the sensor is going to pick up, this little magnet here. So I'm going to put this on the spoke. I'll stick it on, I suppose I'll put it on this one. And now, again, I'm just kind of putting this on here. It should not be any further than, according to the manual, about, I put that on the wrong side. There it is there. About 5 millimeters from our sensor. And I'll show you what that looks like in just 1 second. So they're saying about 5 millimeters, so that's where we're going to adjust this. So our sensor is here. This is our sensor. So there's our magnet. So we're looking at about 5 millimeters. So I'll have that in a little bit, and you might have to move this up or down off the spoke until the computer picks it up. So you're going to just practice putting that on there nice and tight. You don't want to lose that. Very important. And we'll spin the tire, put the computer chip back in the little unit at the top, and we'll give this a spin and see if it works. So now when I pick up my front tire and I'll just give it a spin, you'll be able to see, pick up, there's your speed there. So we're up and running, and it's registering mileage there. Just before we go, one thing I want to show you, like, this is really sensitive, and every so often you're going to have to adjust it. Like, you can wiggle that this way or that way, and this you can push in. Even though those ties are tight, it still allows you the flexibility to push that sensor unit closer to the spokes, and you know, if you move your bike or pop your front wheel off, or you know, any little movement whatsoever, it might take some time just to go back, and you might have to adjust this up and down, bring that in a little bit. But for the most part, it's got to be, according to the manual, 5 millimeters. It does have to be close in order for this to pick it up.